Jeremy, I think my more immediate concern is the lack of social distancing around me, so I'm going to move away from this area. We are in the middle of a walkabout with the Police Minister Bheki Cele. It was one of the stops on his list. Now, earlier on in the day, he had started off by briefing police officers in Durban, talking to them about the stricter enforcement on lockdown regulations. And after that, he went out to various roadblocks across the city. One of those was in Mlazi. Another one was here as we entered KwaMashu, and that's where we are now. We're in a spa here, and one of the things that had bothered the police minister was that there was still hot food being sold. And Jeremy, if you'll just allow me, I want to bring him into the conversation if I can while he's still here, because they're about to wrap up the program. Minister, let me disturb you. And let me start by saying, I think, happy birthday, because that's, as you mentioned, it is your birthday today. Just talk to me about what you've been seeing today. I know that there was concern over things like the hot food that was being sold, but you've also been to roadblocks. Are people complying?
Compliance were not there. Were not yet there. Especially, as you have seen on this shop, people do have their masks. They are not putting them, but the big majority of them, they don't have the mask. When you speak to the manager, you don't take and you don't get the whole truth. That's one thing. But in terms of compliance and selling the prepared food, they are fine here. But we went to I think it's Checkers, and then they are fine complying, except that they were selling the food. They played ignorance to sell the prepared sandwiches and all. We said they must remove that thing. That's not correct. But we are glad that we have met the manager of the center. We have requested that outside they measure the distance, so that the distance is not just inside the shop and inside the mall, but it starts outside. They are trying. We are better than before, but we haven't arrived where we're supposed to be when it comes to compliance.
Minister, I want to go back to what you spoke to your troops about earlier, and that was the stats that we are seeing. You said that there was a reduction in stats during the comparison of last year and this year. Things like rape, murder, robbery, all of those serious crimes have come down. But there are many that are saying that that could just be as a result of the fact that we are in a lockdown. How do you attribute that, or can you attribute that to improved police work?
Well, it's not just a reduction, it's massive reduction. Indeed, we'll attribute it on two things. It's the visibility of police, your roadblocks and all. We give credit to that. But our scientific and investigation, especially around murder, GPH, attempted murder, we have problems from Thursday evening until Monday morning, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. You'll find these bodies around the ship-ins, moving from those places, going home. They are stabbed, they are shot, they are raped. In Nanda, where we are at the present moment, in Nanda precincts of policing, in the whole Republic of South Africa leads when it comes to rape. It has been established that 90% of the people that are raped here, they are raped when they move from ship-ins, and those that they rape move from ship-in, or they are raped in the ship-ins, so that we literally give it to alcohol. But it has been established that alcohol contributes a lot on the trio and those terrible crimes that kill people. But one thing on that one, I was listening to one professor from Grooteskier who said their trauma center and their ICU, a week or a weekend they will have 150. Since the alcohol is there, they will have about 30 people. So it also opens the hospitals resources to do what they're supposed to do. No gunshots, no stabbing, no car crashes. So whoever has a problem to say alcohol reduction has reduced must think again.
And Minister, just let's talk about your officers, because we know that they have also been on the wrong side of the law. 131 public officials arrested during this time for taking bribes, for corruption and so on. 89 of them are your police officers. What are you doing about that?
For the fact that they are arrested is what we are doing about them. All these police officers are arrested by other police officers, not even by IPIT, not about other law enforcers, but their own colleague. We are simply saying it doesn't matter who you are. If you break the law, we'll definitely deal with you. There are others, even people that are from serious political offices. Your councillors will know that we have a member of the cabinet that President has dealt with, but also she has appeared in court now. She has been given the fine in court on the admission of guilty. So it's everybody. The call we can make is that out of 197,000 members of the South African police we have, most of them, they do their work. Hence, there are more than 25,000 people that are arrested they're arrested by these members, including their own. We will do that. You get out of the way. Unfortunately, we'll have to deal with you. We are making the call to say they must behave and they must remember that they are there to take care of the South Africans.
Thank you very much. I'll let you get on your way. Jeremy, Police Minister Bheki Cele there talking to us about some of those crime stats. We know that the numbers have come down. That is certainly a good thing. But I guess the jury's out on whether that is as a result of the lockdown or whether there is improved police work during this time.
Desmond, just a very quick question for you. Am I the only one that finds it extraordinary that there is no physical or social distancing being enforced when you have a high-profile visit like this for what is ostensibly a photo opportunity? I'm wondering to myself whether visits like this actually achieve anything or potentially could cause more harm than good.
I'd certainly say it's going to cause more harm than good, Jeremy. And this is nothing compared to what we've seen earlier on in the day. And in fact, this visit has attracted so much attention, not just here, but also in Mlazi, as the minister had walked through the township. And it almost seems like it's something that's being ignored, because as you would try to break up one group, you'd find that another group is doing it. So from what I've seen in the last few minutes that we've been here, it's something that's now just being overlooked, and it's really a sad reality. You saw it when we started the crossing as well, and that's just been the nature of the day so far.
Well, perhaps we need some word from senior police officials as far as that is concerned. We'll see what we can do. In Durban, Desmond Tatia for the moment. Thank you very much.